Hey Sal,
How you doing? Welcome to the interview.
what's up, Sal?
Introduce yourself real quick.
I'm Nicky Dior.
Nicky Dior. I thought it was Nicky Seth.
Yeah, I changed it again
Why would you change that?
because everybody missed Dior so much, and I was like, I'm a person of the people.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna just be Dior then.
I can understand that because basically you have a setup of your own character and your characteristic of yourself where it's like you have your own mind and ego, I guess, if I can say that correctly.
Yeah,
And if y'all curious where we're at, we're in at a random location that I wouldn't want to say it. This isn't my permanent spot, but this
this is
is
a new spot.
I wouldn't say it's my new spot. I already
This is
get.
where it gets down.
This is just a test run.
Gets down and dirty here.
I,
Trust.
I just want to ask a few questions. Let me ask the first question real quick. Where were you from, bro? Where were you born originally? Where's your origins?
I'm from Florence, South Carolina.
So Florence, okay. And
What about you, Sal?
came from New York,
Really? What part?
Long Island.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah,
No.
no. It's most
When'd
people.
you move out here?
Just expensive up there. It's too expensive. I would just say it's just New York
True,
is
shit.
it's too expensive up in New York. So I would say. So what got you into making music? I'm just so curious about it.
I started making music when I was a kid,
You were a kid,
like 8 or 9 years old.
8 to 9.
Yeah, I was walking around track at summer camp
Oh,
trying to remix Drake songs.
Drake. Oh yeah, Drake.
Find Your Love by Drake. That's how it started, really.
I can see that because at the time you're young and you see Drake doing his own thing during that time before all that stuff happened. But we ain't gonna get too deep to it because that beef was been done. So anyway, yeah, no, it's actually not that too bad of an origin. I'll say that. So what more to your like? I would just say like more to your music. What makes you different? Like when I see stuff on your Instagram, you're more like a guy who has like a punk style thing, like with the whole leather jacket, with the belt, with the boots. It's like Sex Pistols or something. It's like that. Like except for like their whole gimmick with the whole shirts, like you see with the, with the,
Swastikas.
yeah, swastikas.
So like, for them, they really changed culture in the ways that people don't see because they just look at it as like the bold things that they put in front of people, but in actuality, they were going against their economy and making like swastikas pink, which Nazis actually hated, crossing them out, and trying to bring people together and understand that like we're all the same through clothes. That was Vivian Westwood's.
Westwoods, yeah, that's another iconic brand that actually revolutionized that era
She
too.
founded the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, no, they did, and then the whole deep behind it. It was a plant. They were a plant, and they were an industry plant.
Yeah, of course, of course.
But like I feel like I wouldn't care about the industry plant because I guess feel like they made a culture that.
I mean, they put in the work, so obviously we can never hate on someone putting in the work, and it originated at that. So we just kind of got to be like,
Just leave it.
we just love the
Let
Sex
it be.
Pistols.
Yeah, Sex Pistol is a
Everything sex.
yeah. So okay, yeah. No, let me be honest. What from what I researched from you, you started making. You're just a guy who has like a chill vibe music. You just made, I don't know, more of like a. How would you describe your genre though? Like what type of genre?
Goth pop.
Goth.
Pop.
Mm.
Goth pop.
Uh,
Because it's so many different genres of one, but we always all wear all black.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
we sing about stuff.
Yeah. I can
I would
see
say
it.
it's singing, sometimes it's rap. I mean, I don't know, sometimes if I go shopping a lot that week and I'm in that mood, then I'll rap, but usually it's not singing.
It's like a back and forth, basically.
Yeah, it's like if I went shopping this week, then I might make a rap song about the clothes that I bought.
Okay, can I just like say this quote from a song that I know you dropped like last year recently? I'll say not like too long ago, but you say you'd rather wear some Saint. What was that brand called? Paris Saint Laurent or something like that.
Saint Laurent Paris?
Yeah, you say that. You say you want to wear those.
I always got on Saint Laurent Paris.
You said you got the boots. Yeah, you got the boots on him.
Always.
And then like I said, you always want to wear those because you're like a classy designer brand that shows your style, if I can remember correctly.
Well, I kind of got into boots when I was like 16 years old, and it was because of Jerry Lorenzo and Kanye West. So I started wearing like Chelsea boots and stuff like that, and I was like
Chelsea
one of
boots,
the only one of the only people in school to wear them. And bro, I was poor back then, bro.
I
So like
understand.
now I can get it, you know. So now I can wear it. So
I've been there. I've
I
been
just
there.
like to express myself through my clothes. It's like another way of music, you know. It's just art,
No,
and this way I
yeah,
can like show however I feel that day.
I can understand that because people always been there before, been their rock bottom before, never able to afford things they can't wear. I've been in that boat before, and then when you start making an income, you still making that money. You gotta
You got to.
treat yourself. Yeah, that's I've been there before, and I
You got to
understand.
get what you never had, what you always wanted, you know.
So, what is okay? So, in your history lineup of your thing, what is your like? Let me just want to see more of your origin story that people should know about Nikki. Like, what is Nikki? Like, what builds Nikki's character? You know, what type of person did you like make yourself be from
A loving
like a type of
person.
turn of events? Like, let's just see, like you have a turn of events, like anything that made you who you are right now, like that makes you to a better person, like anything, like as
Well, moving out here was big for me because um, I didn't choose to. You know, my friends kind of like came and got me on a random Thursday and was like, "Hey, bro, like you got talent and you need to be in a major city," and this was the closest one. So they brought me here and kind of like dropped me off, and
yeah.
I was homeless for a little while. So I'd say probably like
Thank God you're
three
good.
months,
Thank God you're good.
and then I got a job and an apartment, and then like some more stuff happened. I ended up homeless again, but now we're not in that situation anymore. So it's just like keeping a hold of like what you want, you know, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
keeping the faith within and never giving up, no matter what or who tries to like bird you another way. You gotta always remember that like why you're doing this and what it means to you,
Yeah, and
you know.
also for the audience to see what mics I'm using. If you hear any like noises, yeah, just bear with it, please. Anyway, but
It's the
anyway.
leather. It's the
Oh,
leather.
either no, no. If you hear like a thumping noise, if they hear from the audio, this whole different story. But anyway, that's true.
But
For I respect that you were homeless 2 times, but you came back on your feet. So right now, is this music thing? Do you think it would further you? It would make you make you like a permanent like type of income to have when you're like doing this music stuff?
of course,
Do you
but that's not what we're worried about.
well, I'm just because when people make music, they want to show their art, and that's what they're important.
Always.
And it's more like how I see it is when I
You know
talk.
the dollars come with it though.
It
You know the
does.
M's
It
come with
does.
it.
Yeah, no, it does. Do you feel like this later on in the future would be your permanent
I
like
think right
career?
now it already is.
It already is.
It already is. I haven't stopped. That's all I do. From the time I wake up, from the time I go to sleep, I eat shit and sleep, creating. Swear. That's all I do.
Okay,
If
so
I'm not, if I'm not, if I'm not making a song, if I'm not making a song, I'm making clothes. If I'm not making clothes, I'm creative directing. If I'm not creative directing, I'm styling. So I'm just creating in every avenue. But music is my number one. And I'm finna put out my debut mixtape next month. So I'm really excited for that. That's what all this promo is about.
what's it called?
Sex.
Sex. Oh,
Of course it is.
okay. That's a.
That's why we get down and dirty here. This is a
It's a
sex
set.
house.
Okay, we're not.
Come party. It's the after party, you know,
It's
all
not
that
that. It's
pumping it,
not. It's not what
busting it down
people.
wide open.
Sex. That's a funny.
Sound not ready, but we gon'
It's.
you
I
know.
feel I would be ready for the mixtape. It's more like the name is so funny. I just feel like people have just create themselves to take a word of something that's so common people know, and it's like more like people would think it's inappropriate. Like okay, that's what people love to listen
See,
to.
that's the point. That's
It's
why I
the
did
point.
it.
That's the attention. Yes, I
So
understand.
to me, sex is just human nature.
It is respectful on my part because I don't have no judgment. Because if I see somebody working it and then you got a cold following, I'm gonna ask them questions. It's like when you like recently, and I know I see from your social media on this on IG, I do see people. You have an active fan base, and it's such an impressive thing I would say because people,
Thank you.
you have literally a good cult following because people don't understand the build up and the fucking just the work into this shit because people would think, oh, this guy's just a follower thinking he's one of those Ken Carson or one of those Lillian Destroyer people that just from your outfit wear like you're not wearing any rigs, you're just wearing the usual
I'm wearing, but they wear like baggy shit. I'm like, you know, slim chic guy. You know,
that's how people
Bruce
will see.
Wayne type guy.
That's
You
how
know,
people would see it. Some people would just
yeah.
misunderstand the
It's because it's all black. You know, but I'm a crow, so
like basically like that movie The Crow. It's like that with Bruce Lee's son. God rest his
Brandon
soul.
Lee,
Oh my God, yeah.
R.P.
Okay.
Legend,
I fucking love that movie. I
legend.
love that movie. Yeah, but yes, but I could respect your setup. It's
I
just like
respect your setup. I love
they,
the fit.
they
I love the shirt.
I love and it's a vintage. I love it vintage. People gotta understand the whole setup of
Is
it.
that Stone Cold?
Yes, it is.
That's
It's one of
gas.
my favorite pieces of my collection. But for you, you have a good setup where it's like I guess is one thing. One thing I would say the fans will see is from your. I think it's just your height. Your people love tall artists. Have you not noticed that lately? People love tall artists. They don't like short artists nowadays. I have known. I know some short artists before, but people love tall artists. I could just like. Let's be real. How
You
would you
think
feel
I'm?
about that? How do you feel about that when people talk about height differences on like artists? Like when they see a short one, they're like, "Oh yeah, that equal." But when you meet somebody who was like tall as hell, they'd be like, "Oh, damn, that's more attention than you know."
Let me put y'all on game, bro.
Let's see.
Just go get you a pair of heels, and I promise everything will be fine.
Hey,
Go
what's
get you a pair of heels. You know, they don't have to be these ones. Any kind, and you could be any height you want to be. Nobody has to be Castanet. You know,
no? I mean,
everybody could grow.
okay, so that is a different breed of his fashion sense, but I can
He
respect
can
it.
wear these.
Yeah, no, he could if he gets flame from his entire group of AMP, but that's over.
Hey, bro,
I could hear.
me and Duke from the same place, so who knows, bro?
You could hear like I could hear Phantom just roasting Kai or Duke Dennis. I'm just saying that,
Me
or
and Duke from the same area. He might, get
Duke.
down with the swag.
I gotcha. Well, first off, what's up with that? Okay, let me be honest. You're kind of giving me the vibe of Cheech when he does his. You watch Cheech and Chong, right? Like
No, I actually heard about that
you giving me
today for some reason.
you kind of give me the Cheech because when Cheech makes music, he has that British like little accent or whatever it is.
Really?
I think it's just like because people would ask you like, "Are you from another country?" or "Are you just like
This is me.
it's a character?" There you go. Yeah, know what I'm
This is
saying.
me.
Yeah, you
No,
give
it's
me.
not really. I started doing this like 2 years ago or
I
something like that.
yeah, no.
And it was because I noticed that all of my favorite singers were from the UK, so I felt like to get a better voice, a better singing voice, I had to like imitate it for the punctuation and the pronunciation of my words, so they'd be more clear and crispier when I'm recording.
I can respect that. I just feel like, yeah, people will have a misunderstanding. It'd be funny as hell though. Like later on throughout your career, you get a lot of UK like fans, and they'll like think you're from there, but it's just a character. But they'll still like respect it because they're like,
Now I always tell I'm never from, because then I feel like that would be fake of me if I was like, no, I'm from Britain.
oh yeah, no, I know. It's just that people will have the misunderstanding with the whole thing. But I just don't. I mean, for me, I wouldn't care. But it's just like some people be like, oh, okay, it's not from, it's not from the UK. I guess it's just his character. You have a character. People have
Love it or
characters.
like it,
People have characters in their
I love you.
yeah, he loves his fans. Just so you know, he loves his fans. He will always perform whenever he gets the chance. So wait, have you ever have any like changes of like management or something for yourself? Because are you like solo or you have some
I
management?
have management right now. My manager's name is Rakim. He's in Japan right now.
What is he doing over there?
Being Rakim.
Working. Tell him to come over here and I can talk. We can talk. Oh, any connections too.
He's in
Anyway,
Japan right now though.
I love showing love to everybody. You know how it is. But if that guy's over there just doing business, I respect that. Who
Busy
doesn't?
man. I want to be in his shoes. I wish I was in Japan right now, but
Wouldn't
we're running out of tape, so I couldn't go.
oh,
So
that's good. That's
we
good.
gotta be smart here.
So how did you meet him?
My little brother brought me to him. My little brother never brings me anybody. He was supposed to be here with me today, but things happen.
Respect.
But
That's understandable.
but what I will say is he never brings me anyone. He's never like, I need you to meet this person. He was like, bro, you gotta meet this guy. You gotta meet this guy. He's in Shanghai right now though. When he gets back, then you can meet him.
Shanghai.
The first day I met him, we just talked for like 3 hours. And ever since then, it was like history, I guess. That's what they say.
I can respect that. I just didn't expect him. What's his? Were you like a bit like curious who this person was at first, or were you like at least like, oh, this guy is not shady or anything? Like, did he have like any like resume on him or anything on his resume that was impressive for you, or
Oh yeah, of course, but
what's his resume? Like,
we're not good. put
like
his
business.
business out there. You know, just know he's a great guy. And
I respect
when I
that.
met him, he became more of a big brother figure to me. You know, he put a real bug in my ear, and he taught me what it's like to value yourself.
Oh, respect.
You know,
I have that. I have an older brother who does the same, and that's respectful. No, you gotta have
and
that.
he always puts me in position, always.
I do respect that because for the fact that you already, found somebody who gave you the inspiration to push forward of what you want to do and love. So like, I feel like that's something that's you gotta grasp on, bro. You gotta use that to your advantage and just say, I'm
I
grateful as
mean,
hell.
all my people really do that for me. You know, like all my friends, all my brothers, all my supporters, everyone. You know, even my wife. You know, everyone just like really
Oh, that's.
supports me and pushes me to do like the best that I can.
I try to remember when I first met you, though. It was from other people, and then we just
It
talked, and
was it was at a show. I
I've,
don't even think I was performing that night,
I
or I may have
we
been.
talked to each other, and
But I
we
kept
had.
telling you, I said, Sal, you gonna give me an interview. We
You
gonna
are
do
gonna
this
get
thing.
it, yeah, and then hiatus, and then I came back, and I was here. I'm here, and you don't need to worry.
I love it.
I love it too.
I'm happy to see you back in your
Yeah,
habitat.
and I'm happy that you are doing your shit too, because I just feel like the reason why another thing I had a nervousness is that some people when I interview, I gotta interview the right people. Like if you're not the right person who does not flow with your own music or whatever type of entertainment thing you're doing, I feel like you're just a waste of time. When people on social media, when you go on Instagram, someone wants to work with you, then you let them know about your status. Like, hey, I'm this guy, and then it's just like, and they be like, oh, check me out too. I mean, and you see them, and the one thing that gets me the red flag on me, not green, but red flag is that they hide their hot likes. I feel like when people do that, I just feel like I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, am I gonna like if I post you on my thing,
Yeah,
is there something I'm getting out of it? I just can't waste my time, dude.
of course.
If you're just somebody who just does this to the side and just says, I'll do this once in a while, okay, but no, 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 no. What I'm looking for is
It's
that
longevity.
exactly. It's like you know what's crazy? You're different because you post, you still get your followers coming in there like they're going this, like this, like this. As like when you post, at one time you posted 3 times during the week, and people did that.
You gotta feed them when you're not working. You know, I just kind of I really pride myself on how I market my social media
I love that.
and how I do creative directing and showing people my brain.
Yes, yes.
Because the visual aspect to me is as important, if not more, than the music. You know, and I think that if you can show people what you're trying to say, even the people who don't understand what you're saying, they can be able to see it, you
Hmm.
know? And that goes a long way.
Do you ever have any bad like businesses with people like relationships, just why you had to cut off? Do any like cut off people that you had to cut ties with? Anybody like not to say their names, but
No, not really.
have you ever experienced that yet?
No, not really. You
Okay,
know, we have our own company, Ecstasy, and that's our distribution and production company. So everybody under that umbrella, you know, we've been friends for years. That's my family,
that's respect.
and that's the only reason why we did that and made it a family. That's why, like, we got anti, you know, anarchical inclination, and
Oh yeah, anti. I know those guys. Those guys are awesome. I love those guys.
Cashmere and Marge and Miko and
Cashmere and Kavaji, I love those guys. Love those. If I pronounce,
Trez.
I love those guys. Those guys are they're cool. They always have open like arms and hugs and shit for love and everybody else. I love it, and they're always those artists, and they are gonna be in this. So I'm not.
That's my family, dude. Like when I first moved out here and was making music, no one listened to me except for them, and they really gave me a shot at the first house fire that we did together, and they made it like centered around me, and that
I
was
seen
my
it.
first show.
I think I recorded it from the distance because I just wanted to. I think I showed you the video, and you were so like, "Oh my god, this is really good." I really loved it
You
because
saw the first one, or did you see the second one?
which one? It was like you had a 1960s play out or late in 60s or early 70s like punk rock era of like
I did it. I did that both times though. No. I did that the second time.
I was at the first one and I was at
Well,
this.
you was at the smoke box. You was at the one where it was packed out
Yeah, that's
to
what I'm
the
saying.
parking lot,
Yes, that one. I think I was at that one.
fogged out, crazy.
I'm trying to remember because there's been so many events like trying to get talking to people. to the right like people I could like connect with and shit and network. I was like I'm that guy who does networking and just talk to people and like for me I just tend to just talk, and you go make it seem like one person who talks a lot does have a gift for that because let's be honest, if you know how to talk to people, you know how to talk to
Of
people.
course.
But if you're just somebody who just doesn't care for one another or doesn't have a soul, I'm like, oh, okay, good luck out there. That's why I tell them, you just good luck with there out there. I'm not gonna like complain. You just have your own life. And for you, you have I feel like a good energy from you where it's like you go in there, you do your music, and you just like love it. And I have a huge like respect for it because you have all these friends, all these people that you love and care for so much that for so long you're just like, dang. If I do ever get my big break, I would literally just show respect and love to everybody else if they want to work or something. Like
Of
you,
course.
like paybacks, like
Not if, but when, and when is now. You know,
it's like that. No, it's like I don't know. I'm gonna go back on that name change. I remember like when you changed the name, I was like,
from Cache Dior to
catch
Nikki.
it. I loved it and I did loved it. And then when you changed to Nikki, I was like, Nikki. I mean, did you watch an Adam Sandler movie, Little Nicky? And you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna take that name. I'm gonna take that name like Adam Sandler.
That's my real name.
I feel like you feel like I feel like you went on some freaking streaming services and you and your girl just going through the library and you saw little Nicky, Adam Sandler. You're like, oh fuck, I
No,
love this
that's
movie. I love this movie. I love it. I gotta, I think I might have changed my name to Nicky. I'm like, oh, okay, sure.
type shit. Like he,
I feel like that should be a funny origin story if people ask. Like, I just watched Little Nicky by Adam Sandler and I just loved it. I changed my life. I loved it. It's like when people would ask my name, like, how did you get your name? I'm like, I just back in. I was gonna say this little origin. High school, I was thinking like like during the SoundCloud era, rap music, people wanted to be all SoundCloud
you're a
artists.
rapper, Sal.
No, I'm not. I would never.
That's how you be rapping and stuff.
I suck. I suck. I would admit I suck. I don't know how to make music. I don't know how to do that. I knew a
You can do
guy.
anything you want to do.
I don't
We'll
know.
get you in the booth after this.
No, I don't need to record. If it was just a joke, yeah, I'll do it for jokes. But I won't be serious about
You
it.
said you used to produce though.
No, I wouldn't. I never produced.
You told me that earlier this week. You said
No,
used to
I knew a guy who produced music. I knew guys who produced music who were sound engineers. That's it.
You never produced.
Never. I don't know how. I don't know how that goes on in those softwares.
Me
I
either.
don't. I don't have. But what I could say is that.
That's what I got Alex for.
Yeah, I know your homeboy. Yeah, your homie who actually. Oh yeah. I was about to say who actually. Do you do your own engineering work on it, or do you have
Well,
anybody else?
I record everything myself and then go to Alex and spend like
Alex PGSV.
30 hours a song on a song.
Alex PGSV,
Of course.
the sound engineering guy. Oh yeah, he's good. I feel like he has a talent. And
Nah, he's the GOAT. He's
Yeah.
actually like way beyond any of us. He's actually signed the LA Times
that is
as a producer.
he's big. That's big. Yeah, he's just
he's great.
He's working. He just works. He
I
just.
love that guy.
Oh man, he's awesome. I mean,
I think everybody that we work with is like top tier. And I gotta get on you, Sal, bro, because you did not add my brother to your list, bro.
who's your brother?
Hendrix, you did not put Suicidal Passion on your brand list.
So it's that passion.
See, he don't even know. See, that's the problem.
That's the thing. I meet people and I sometimes forget. If I meet them, I'll be like, oh, okay, move on to the next one. If I remember,
Hendrix is the best designer in Charlotte by far. No one touches him.
okay,
He's the only person who makes pieces in Charlotte.
Okay,
Not just clothes.
Oh, okay, respect on that. I know more than other designers as well. That's just probably the same level as him, but he probably with the same level as them. Basically,
I love Fink, and Fink gave me my first opportunity in Charlotte. But I love IA too. But Hendrix, bro just dropped a fur coat, a Louis bag, 2 fur coats, a fur bomber, a fur vest, a trench coat with a poem in it, and he came Louis bag. You gotta check out Suicidal Passion. I'm actually wearing something.
yeah, I can see the merch on it.
The embroidered,
Like basically, it's just a yeah, no.
the embroidered sweater, Suicidal Passion.
Yeah, I can see that. I was kind of curious if that was either something you got from somebody or some shit that you
I
set
got
up.
that from my little brother, man. It's going crazy. He just dropped a collection called Only Child Syndrome, and I helped a little bit with it. It's crazy. Gotta check it out. We gotta get you some shit inside of fashion.
I mean, it just depends what my style is. I mean, I got my own style,
You
so
gonna love it.
I don't know. I can see how to look
He
into
got
it.
like some. He got like some T-shirts that are like vintage kind of. I think you'll love it.
Cool, cool. All right. And I mean, I could understand that. I could respect that. I mean, you have a recommendation. I'll probably look at it. But another thing I was gonna ask that when it comes to making music, what makes you tick? Like, what makes it make you like go in there just to make the music? Like, just what makes you just say, I wake up and just out of nowhere, I just want to create something. Like, what gets you going, bro? What that gives you going? Like, that's the one thing. I don't know if I already asked that or not, but what makes Nicky think like one day he wakes up have a normal day and then just out of nowhere have a creativity out of his mind? Like, what makes you what keeps that going? Like, what keeps that motivated for yourself to become that guy? Like, to make that next mixtape or next track that people want to hear. Like,
God.
Man, it was a long question, but you take your time on it. It's like
It's God, for sure. Like, when I feel like there's something that needs to be said in the world, whether it be with my voice, whether it be with clothes, whether it be with whatever I do, it's just to bring love to people and bring people together, you know? And that's the only things that that's God's work, you know?
God's work. Yeah, no, I got you. It's just something that some people who are
I just let him speak through me. Whatever he wants to say, speak through me with love.
Gotcha. Do you ever have a feature music? Like, who would you want to make music with? It comes down to this. Like, it's got to be a lot of people. Like,
Ariana Grande.
oh damn, that's big.
Lady Gaga.
Or anybody
Lady
underground.
Gaga.
Anybody other in the underground.
Not really.
What
I
about
want to work with Lady Gaga.
What about Scarlet House?
I haven't really heard anything from them. Honestly, I've heard of them, but I've never heard any of that music.
Like the main guy, Scarlet House. That guy. Like, you don't know who he is? You should probably look him up.
I've heard of him a few times, but I've never. Yeah, I don't really get on social media and shit like that unless I post. I'm really like a in the house secluded guy.
I respect that because I know some people who are the same, who are secluded and they do their work, and I can respect that. You're just more of a guy who just does it, gets back home, chills out, rinse and repeat. Am I right? It's like,
but I mean, I record at home, so like my home studio has everything. I have like pianos, guitars, full recording setup. I have a clothes making machine and shit. So like, just create in the house, wake up, go straight to the studio. If we even leave, because a lot of times I'll work until like 11 a.m. She'll fall asleep in the studio with me on the couch, and like, just keep going. I just work.
kind of glad you got people who are supportive of what you're doing. Most people would think that's just a dream. It's like, people would say your dream or for whatever they want to do. It's like, it's not. When people try to like talk down, saying, "Oh man, what you doing is not worth your time, man. You should just go out there and just get a real job or some stuff like that." Well, how would you react when someone says that to you? Like, "Hey man, give it up. Let's give it up." How would you feel if someone would say that to you right now? Like, if someone just came in and you was like, "Hey, Nikki, just whatever your name is," they just come at you saying, "Hey, why don't you just give up?" Like, what would be how would you feel if someone said that to you right now? Like, in a way, I might like, I hope that God doesn't happen.
I tell them I love them.
Cool.
That's you cut this goddamn.
You can delete it.
No.
No, delete.
New tape. It's rolling.
Okay.
Sex.
Yep.
Sex.
All right.
Bro.
Why are you still doing this? I feel like we just are going off topic right now.
You ever watch
What?
what's Big Mouth?
Yes.
You know the hormone monster?
Yes.
That's me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're Tim.
Yeah.
Why am I? This is literally got a.
Sex.
I'm really trying to ask you about the album.
I'm trying to tell you about it.
Mixtape.
Mixtape.
Okay, what did I say? Album. What did I say?
Porno.
I didn't say that.
Okay. It's called Sex, and it's sexy. It's like things I can't say. It's hot.
Yeah, because we're by a fireplace. Like, look at that.
This is the mixtape.
Does it mean to be destroyed?
All right.
Okay.
Sex.
Okay, is that the name of it, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right, because you kept saying sex the entire time. And I was like, that.
Yeah, because it's just so much sex. It's rated R.
Yes.
Like Edge. Yeah, you remember the live sex celebrations?
Yeah, okay. I just don't want to get into details about that, but all right.
I'm like Edge.
A wrestler
Yeah, I love Edge.
or a radar superstar. Yeah, who doesn't love Edge?
Love him to death.
Or Adam Copeland or Cope. That's changed 3 names. I know. But this. Okay, there you have it. His album. I mean, mixtape, wherever that mixed.
Sex.
Yes,
Porno.
it's coming out soon. He has an
It'll
album.
be on X Hamster.
Why do you gotta say that? Kind of.
It's okay, Sal.
This is
I'm
literally
sorry.
going off, and
This is my
I don't
fault.
even think this is an interview.
This is my fault.
This is not an interview anymore.
This is 100% an interview.
You're promoting sex. You're promoting sex. I don't have never in my life that somebody could like come in here and say sex is the. I gotta censor all this, man.
Sex, dude.
I'm so gonna get freaking flagged, bro. I'm just gonna get flagged. That's what I'm about to get. Okay, I think that's the.
I guess I'm like Antonio Brown. Should I do that?
I don't like this.
Okay.
I don't like this.
All right, let's get it together, guys.
I don't like this.
Lock in.
Okay, so you ready? So you have a mixtape coming in called Sex, and then you're gonna have an album. Well, I don't know, party, a mixtape, like celebrate, like a party celebration for your mixtape or something. Promote it.
It's an album.
Is it an album or is it a mixtape?
I'm gonna let the people decide.
What the fuck is it? I don't know what the fuck is it.
I'm gonna just let the people decide.
What the fuck is it? I just don't
Whatever
know.
they want it to be. What do you want it to be, Sal?
What the fuck? I don't know, cause you're making it. I don't know. You're releasing it.
It's a party.
Oh my fucking god.
It's an after party. From the party.
It better not be after 9, cause I'm not gonna join after that. You better just have your own time and have all the lawyers and everything in the future for yourself. If you're gonna say after party, that's all I'm gonna say.
Who got the after party?
You're saying after party, like after the mixtape celebration and releases, whatever the frick you're doing. It's just
No, the mixtape is the after party.
okay. All right, just making sure. I thought you were doing
The
some.
mixtape is the after party. See, the mixtape is like, how can I say it? Groundbreaking. So some people may call it an album. Some people may call it a mixtape. Some people may call it trash. Some people may call it shit. But some people may call it one of the best bodies of work ever created. And I'm just here to say it was sex.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask questions. Go ahead. Just I hope you enjoy. I just hope you have a. I just hope it goes through good for you. I just hope it's successful. How about that? Is that a good positive way of saying it?
That means the world coming from you, Sal.
Okay, no, don't say that.
Why not?
You're making it saying. You're saying something so. It feels really weird when you say you're coming after me. It's like you're promoting your mixtape called Sex, and then you're gonna say something to me. I'm coming after you. I'm like, I got a lot of questions for that. You know,
What
like,
questions do you have?
I don't know, you're coming at me sexually, or you're just coming at me with something else?
Whoa, hey, yo.
I feel like you're doing that to me,
Bro,
man. I don't
what?
know. It sounds weird. Okay, because I'm hearing.
Now he's scaring me, guys.
Now you're scaring me because I'm misunderstanding what you're saying.
Hey, yo.
Okay, we're not doing. All right.
Bro, we're not doing that.
Okay, just all right. Promote it. Okay, sex is on the way. Oh my god, why am I saying this?
No, it's okay.
Mixtape.
It's normal.
It's
What's so negative about sex?
Oh god damn it. Okay, anyway, his mixtape's gonna drop. Y'all better listen to it.
No, I'm asking you a genuine question.
What?
What's so negative about sex?
No, it's not negative about it. It's just the whole. Even saying it just makes you feel like okay, people are going.
See, that's why we're putting it out.
Okay, there you go. All right. Okay,
Because sex just means cool, you know. Have you?
I'm not answering that.
He doesn't want to tell.
I'm not answering that.
Bro, look at Sal. He gets plenty of women. Like, that's not even the question. The question is here, what does sex mean? And it's really just who you are. Because what are we born from?
Is there like any definitions for each letter in the word, or?
Nah, it's not like, what's that called? When there's a word for each letter. Acronym, it's not acronym. It's just sex. It means cool. It means hot. It means, whatever you want it to mean. when I see a nice outfit, I'm like, that's sex. I think sex is just where we come from. And I think it's a word that is used in a manner to make people think that it's negative, but in all actuality, how would any of us be here without it?
Okay.
None of us will be alive.
Okay, that's your explanation to the definition of the word. That's if you could look up the whole word on a dictionary, and it's right there. But all right. I just hope it goes well for you. That's all I'm gonna say.
It means the world coming from you, so really.
All right. Look out for his mixtape coming out. And is there a date?
I think I'm going with February 14th.
February. Oh, okay.
Day of Love.
Fuck. All right. What did I ask? What did I fucking ask, bro? What did I fucking ask? That's pretty typical. That should have been obvious for me. Okay, never mind.
Why is that obvious?
That's obvious. All right,
See,
never
now I
mind.
don't even wanna do it then.
Go.
Now I'm gonna do it later.
Go.
Now everyone's gonna say I lied, and it's Sal's fault
Just get a bunch of.
because he said it was ideal.
February 14 is pretty obvious when people hear the mixtape of
It's
the name of the
coming out
mixtape.
on Thanksgiving now.
No, you're not gonna
2025.
change the date just because I freaking reacted to it.
Fuck.
It's not my fault. That's not my fault that you literally said February 14. You're basically the guy who says, "Hey, I'm naming my mixtape after a intercourse, another name for intercourse," and they're just like, "Okay, yeah, okay, cool." And then I'm okay. When you gonna drop it? Oh, right, February 14. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, never mind.
Makes so much sense.
All right, listen to his mixtape. That's it. All right, we're done. All right.
Having a bunch of sex that day.
Okay, for fuck's sake, just cut the damn video. Cut it off. Just cut it off.